You know, generally when we go to South India, you will find in front of Lord Ganesha or anywhere in the Ganesha temples, you will find many devotees. They stand in front of Lord Ganesha and you will find them doing sit-ups. You know, they will hold their earlobes and then they will do sit-ups and they will make knuckles, you know, and then they will hit on their head. So why is that done? One simple story goes that one day Ganeshji was very, very upset and nobody knew why he is so upset. Everybody tried different ways. Somebody brought some modak, you know, and somebody tried to uh, take him and make him play certain things. Somebody was playing some music. Each one is trying to make Lord Ganesha, you know, be happy and come out of his sadness. But nothing was working. Parvati Devi also tried, Shivji also tried, Kartikeya also tried, everybody tried, Naradji tried, nothing worked. Finally, there was one devotee of Lord Ganesha, and that devotee of Lord Ganesha, he just came in front of Lord Ganesha and he did this. You know, he held both his ears and he did sit-ups, and then he went round Ganeshji and then he hit his head. And looking at that, Lord Ganesha was very pleased. So he started laughing and he started being happy again. That action was just to make him laugh. There was no specific significance, it seems to us. So because Ganpati Bhagwan is pleased with that, so the devotee started doing that. That is the tradition, that's the story that people say generally. To entertain Lord Ganesha, people have done this. But do you know, there's a lot of scientific reason behind that. Ganpati Bhagwan is called Buddhi Devata. And why is he called Buddhi Devata? Because, you know, he is the Lord of intelligence, that is one aspect. But the other aspect also is this, that we have two parts of the brain, you know, left brain, right brain. There are many other parts also, but I'm just saying two. Left brain, right brain, both are here. So when we pull the right ear lobe, our left brain is activated. When we pull the left ear lobe, our right brain is activated. And when you pull both together, both get activated properly. One is associated with creativity, other is associated with rational logic, and we need a combination of both in our life. We cannot be completely only logical, then one becomes very dry. If you want example for that, some of you who have seen is Big Bang Theory, in that Sheldon Cooper is like that. Fully logical. Feeling, emotions. If somebody is going through some tragedy or, you know, somebody is feeling sad, his way of showing sympathy is he will just say, there. So one can be like that, absolutely logical, and that person, you know, no heart, no feeling, become very dry. And somebody who is very emotion oriented can go into the other extreme of emotionalism, sentimentalism, getting overpowered by emotions, or sometimes get into such even such creative moods that one forgets rationality, logic, practicality. So we need a combination of both in life. So when we do this, you know, in childhood, when there was any punishment that was to be given in the school, suppose you have not done your homework or you didn't come on time, then what people would tell you? Our teachers would say, do sit-ups. And how to do sit-ups? Hold both the earlobes. It is as though, you know, asking forgiveness. I am sorry, I should not have done that. And with great sense of sadness in the heart that, oh God, why did I not do my homework? I have to bear this. It's like an insult, you know. But in one way it is to say that, look, activate your brain, start doing things which will help your life, you know, to move forward and progress well. And today, this is being sold by people out there abroad. in what form, you know, they call it super brain yoga. Super brain yoga. You can do your Google research, you will find out. There are lots of videos available on that. Super brain yoga, where they teach you that hold your left ear lobe with the right hand, right ear lobe with the left hand, and take a deep breath, bend down, stay in that position. Again, after some time, come up. Full super brain yoga, which we have been doing happily in front of Lord Ganesha every time we go in front of him. So this is one legend associated with Lord Ganesha.